time for Law and Disorder.
I demand a lawyer.
With attorney Jeff Kaufman on 101.1 WJRR.
Orlando's rock station, Jeff Kaufman from Kaufman and Lynd. Fine establishment here in Central Florida in the legal business for many years.
Ridiculous amount of years. Ridiculous. 26, Craig and I have been working together.
Really?
Yeah. Holy.
Hey,
Craig can also bench press a bus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Craig is a very big dude. Did he go to
a VW bus? Not like
Did he go to EDC this year?
No, I don't think so. They have kids now. I mean,
Thirsty.
He's got to act his age, you know.
Yeah. Could you tell me that wasn't just rocking your place downtown? Because I live in Maitland, and you could hear it at my house all weekend.
You know, I don't really think about it. I'm like, it's either something going on at the downtown Lake Eola or somewhere else, so I'm hearing it all the time.
Yeah, well, that one really sticks out. But thanks to everybody who came in town and spent some cash on that. Holy guac. Morning, Jeff. My fiance's son. What?
Morning.
Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning to you, too.
My fiance's son also has autism.
Yeah.
I heard a commercial that Tylenol may have caused the autism. Sounds like a class action, but her son is now 17. How do you prove they took the Tylenol? How does this work?
They're saying that Tylenol might have caused her son's autism.
Well, you have an autistic child. Had you ever heard that, Jeff?
I've never heard of that. But, I mean, I guess there's a lot of things. I mean, a lot of people believe it's DNA. A lot of people think it's, could be a bunch of different things. I'm not going to say it. Yeah. But, I've never heard of it. I take a shot, sure.
Wouldn't you need some sort of medical evidence that was the case before you would file such a lawsuit?
It sounds like some weird class action that somebody's trying to do. And, hey.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because they said they heard a commercial for this.
I've never heard it. How can I say it? I like not to think about it. That's one of those things that I don't spend too much time on wondering where he got it. It's my job to make sure, he's taken care of for the rest of his life.
Give him the best life.
Yes, exactly. Trying to make sure that every day I try to give him the love and attention he needs. And, God forbid, I pass, that love and attention will still be given to him after I'm gone.
Mm-hmm. So it will. You taking him to Chili's? Where is he?
Every Tuesday night, him and I go to the movies. We go to Chili's. We go everywhere.
All right.
We go everywhere.
Workers' comp thing. I'm still on workers' comp, light duty, and I have an attorney. How long does it usually take for workers' comp cases?
Well, normally you have to finish treating. Normally you finish treating, and then your attorney negotiates with your work. Now, if there was a car involved or something else, there also might be what they call a third-party claim after it's over, where let's say you were driving the work truck when you got hit by another guy's car, then you might have a third-party claim against that driver. So normally you get through your treatment, and then your attorney starts negotiating with the workplace.
So it still has a little wait.
Depends. It depends on his treatment. If his treatment ends in a month, then it's a month. Then they go after it faster.
Okay. A prosecutor called me in regards to someone pulling a gun on me, trying to get him aggravated assault with his deadly weapon. How long until he should be sentenced?
Well, it sounds like they're getting charged with a third-degree felony aggravated assault, which is punishable by, I think, about third-degree felonies are 5 years. But that, if he doesn't have the points or they don't want to give it, he could get probation. He could get a couple things. It's really based on how many points he has and what the recommendations of that prosecutor is.
What do you mean points?
Points, meaning you rack them up. It's kind of, as you plead to more crimes and are found guilty of more crimes, you get points. Records. They count them as points.
No, it's a competition.
Oh, it's a competition. Some people got a lot of points. Some people got a lot of points.
We get a lot of
triple digits.
Yeah,
we get a lot of
points. Some people have earned a lot of points
during the show that have a lot of points.
I'm a personal injury attorney. I don't deal with points anymore, which I'm happy about.
Somebody texted in. Remember, you can text your questions 22526. You can always email Jeff directly, jeff@whenyouneedus.com. I had to kill an alligator to protect my goats. Can I legally keep him?
Wow. I think you need to call. Well, here's the problem. You might have committed a crime. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes you have to stay away from them. I don't know if protection of property is a reason to kill an alligator maybe out of season. I mean, normally it's to protect, if you killed an alligator while protecting yourself, maybe. I don't know. Your goats are considered property, just so you know. It's not.
Don't they have licensed folks who deal with nuisance gators that...
There's people you can have called in. They would take them away. I don't think you get to skin the gator now that you killed him. I got to be straight with you. It might be walking the line. I don't know. I really don't know. And I very rarely do I not know, but I'm telling you, and I'm afraid to tell you to call wildlife because you might get arrested. I found him in a python. Maybe you could say that.
I knew that you were going to say, go ahead and call, and you go, no, you really...
No eyewitnesses and no video. Make some jerky.
I don't think this is something, because it might be a crime. Dude, it might be a crime.
Some fried gator.
I don't know. Killing a gator out of season to save a goat. I know to save a life, but I don't know to save a goat. Well, because a goat is property. And before you get mad at me, so are your dog, your cats, everything. Pets are considered property. Live things, cows, property. So, don't be mad at me about
Your partner, Craig, who can bench press a bus, killed a gator with his bare hands.
Yeah, stop it. No, he went out on a boat. I remember him. He had his tags and everything, but he was legal. And
Gave me and Taco each about 20 pounds of meat.
So
that thing stunk, too. That thing was in my car. I hated that. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, the cooler?
The cooler from hell. So the gator funk.
Here's the deal to the listener. My advice for you, don't brag about it to anybody. If somebody asks you...
Shut up.
Just shut up. Exactly.
Legal advice, shut up.
Don't say a word, and then if somebody says
I killed the gator. Click, click.
Just say, hey.
And if every 48 hours works the same, we didn't have any evidence, but we found out Bob told his friend he did it. So that's when he confessed.
Got it from a friend.
Yes. Right, don't get it from a friend. You ain't got it.
No, exactly.
Shut up.
Exactly. Don't talk. Renter living in a trailer has a bad black mold infestation.
We get this one a lot, Jeff.
The landlord won't do anything. What can we do? And when is the housing market coming down?
Hey, listen, if I had that answer, I wouldn't be doing personal injury. No, the answer you got, it's real simple. You can move. You can move. Or if you've been hurt really badly and an attorney is willing to take it because you can prove that not only did you have black mold, but that black mold caused your injuries, you might have something. But black mold cases are terrible.
So if you got black mold and you're renting and the landlord is doing nothing about it, that's your out.
Go.
That's your out to say I'm
It's called
leaving.
A constructive eviction.
Okay.
Because they refused to fix something, you had to leave.
Okay, this one's a little long, but I think that they have a good question.
It's long.
40 years ago.
40 years ago. Oh God. Unless it's murder, I don't think you're gonna like my answer.
They were issued a permit for a fence on their property. The fence encroaches on a few inches onto the neighbor's property. They're now trying to replace the fence and having big problems with Volusia County and the neighbor. What are my options as they don't have money to hire an attorney?
Well, if you've taken his property, the fact is this: if you decided that was your land and everything else, you've definitely been on that land long enough that you now own portions of his land. That's what it's called. Now, I don't know what Volusia County's griping about. They might be griping that, about the permit. But technically, if you've been on his property for over 40 years, that's your property.
I had a similar situation personally with this. I don't know if this is what he's getting at. When I replaced a long section of fence that I share with my neighbor, when the permitting process took place, the fence that was being replaced, turns out, was several inches not on the property line. It was off the property line. Mm-hmm. It had to be moved. And until it was moved, it wasn't compliance.
Are you talking on his side?
No, it was on my side. I had to be moved back onto the property line.
Did you have to get a new survey for that?
Yes, I had to have a whole new survey done and everything.
The survey should have been you own that property now, but that's just on me.
Well.
All right.
They wouldn't do anything until the new survey was done, and then the fence was put on the new boundary.
Okay, I need to change a drainage easement from 15 feet.
Come on, I'm not a contractor, people. Yeah, I had this septic tank that needs to be moved. What would you do about that, Jeff? Pay the guy.
Is there black mold in it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Here's a personal injury one.
Thank God.
The guy who hit me in his car is now trying to sue me. Are you kidding?
Sue me, sue this. No, this is the way this works sometimes. In Florida, what they have is comparative negligence, which means that two people can be responsible for the accident. They could apportion it. He should have seen you. You could have stopped, all this other stuff. Now, he obviously has an attorney who believes that, you are partially responsible, if not fully responsible for the accident. That's why he's going after you. But normally they don't sue you. This shouldn't be a surprise. You should have gotten a call from your insurance company to let you know that they were filing a claim before they filed this lawsuit. So first off, your insurance should have noticed you because that's what they normally do. But in this situation, they believe you are partially responsible for this accident. If and the insurance company will be responsible for representing you. So they will eventually call you, but you have to notify your insurance company.
All right. If we didn't have time to get to your question this morning, we'll get you next time.
Shut up. We have a Gator answer.
Shut up.
You can legally kill a predator that is a direct danger of harming your livestock, but needs to be reported to FWC. No charges. That's up to you, sir. If you want.
Hey, listen. If that's in there, that's great. But I don't know if you got to keep the Gator. I honestly don't know about that. Oh, I'm going to skin this one because then everyone would go, he was coming after my livestock, so I had to kill 7 of them.
Just like Kaufman said, just zip it, bud.
Yeah, sometimes drastic
I have
action
50 pair of boots from people trying to take my goats. No, I don't know. Be careful.
Direct access for Jeff when you need questions answered. Personal injury questions, Jeff at whenyouneedus.com or pound 546 on your cell.
Jeff Kaufman and Lynd, thank you so much, buddy.
Yeah, anytime.
All right, we'll catch you next time.
Lynch and Taco kick off your workday with a big-ass block of rock.
Every morning at 8 a.m. on JRR.